There's Steph Curry, there's James Harden, DeJounte Murray, John Morant, Damian Lillard. But you want to go down a little bit. C.J. McCollum was great last night. Granted, it's a back-to-back, but he's in a good spot. You could also make a case certainly for Russell Westbrook if, in fact, AD is ruled out. So where are you looking?
I'll go a little lower than that. Fred VanVleet is arguably in the best spot a point guard could be in. He's going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, who are the worst defensive team in basketball. They give up the most assist opportunities per 100 possessions so far this season, and they're not even relatively close in any of these categories. You might want to keep an eye on whether or not OG Anunoby is playing in this game. There's not really a whole lot of crossover between VanVleet's usage and Anunoby's usage, but he's just another relatively high usage player on the Raptors. I guess if you're really wanting to buy into VanVleet, you'd prefer Anunoby not be ruled active for this game. But again, I don't think it really matters all that much. VanVleet leads the NBA in minutes per game. There is no situation where Nick Nurse is willing to take this guy off the court. His last 10 games, his minutes log reads 37, 43, 37, 41, 36, 40, 40, 34, 32, 39. And the only reason that 32 is there is because they beat the Kings by 35 points. And he still played 32 minutes. So VanVleet is just a volume god. I think anytime below he's 8,000, he's definitely tempting. And if he's below 8,000 against the Grizzlies, I think he's almost a must-play.
Honestly, Matt, I wondered if you would shout out Jalen Suggs. Who do you like tonight?
I might have to, because the player that I have written down to talk about here is Fred VanVleet. Like Garion just said everything I was going to say. So, yeah, I totally agree with all of that. So I'll give a different pick for Orlando because Suggs is the clear value play. I think he's probably the best point per dollar guy on the slate. He's 4,800, which I think is too low in general. And then Cole Anthony's not playing, so it's a lot lower than what Suggs should be. We have one injury update we're waiting for there with Gary Harris. If he doesn't play, that's more minutes for RJ Hampton, who's about the same price as Suggs. And then I think the other benefit to Hampton for GPPs is that's some leverage. If Suggs were to struggle and get benched or get in foul trouble, any of that stuff, I think Hampton's the guy that would take over to a large extent. So if you're playing cash games, I think Suggs is the guy at guard. And maybe for GPPs, you just pivot straight to Hampton, who is 4,900 compared to Suggs 4,800.